Alright guys, so welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. Bitcoin. Okay, let's talk about Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin right now is slightly pumping up to the upside, right? And you guys can clearly see, okay, we are in fact in the 4 hour time frame, right? But you guys can just clearly see that the past, few days, okay, even the past few weeks, Bitcoin has, been performing pretty well. You guys can just clearly see that a very, very slow uptrend, right? And Bitcoin seems like right now is in fact about to hit $40,000. And it is in fact December. And remember guys, I told you guys, okay, that usually December, and there is in fact a chart that I do in fact want to show you guys that usually, the month of December, Bitcoin does perform pretty well. So it is in fact December right now, okay? So that means we will potentially see Bitcoin perform very, very well, right? Potentially this month alone. Okay, just like we saw in October, even just last month, okay, Bitcoin was performing pretty well. So this month in December, the same exact thing is going to happen as well, potentially, right? Very, very likely to happen. And it's very likely to happen that we will potentially see Bitcoin reach back up to $40,000. And you guys can see if it goes to the daily time frame, Bitcoin is heading there very, very soon. So Bitcoin right now, and I just want to let you guys know that everything's been pumping, right? It's not just Bitcoin, also altcoins, right? Pretty much, the entire crypto market has in fact been gaining more momentum now. We know that for the past, few days, even for the past few weeks, right? We have been seeing, the market move, pretty well throughout this year in 2023. Okay, we're about to, enter the new years in 2024. And 2024, I told you guys this, and we all know this. 2024, okay, it's going to be a great year for Bitcoin and crypto overall. But guess what? 2025 is going to get even better. Okay, 2025, that's when everything's just going to absolutely skyrocket, just like what we saw back in 2021, even in 2017, right? So get ready for that. So yeah, this month alone, we'll potentially see Bitcoin reach back up to $40,000. And I hope, fingers crossed, that does, potentially happen for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin right now holding strong at $38,000, 38,800 pretty much. And you guys can see it's just below 39K. So yes, Bitcoin, right, for the past few hours has been skyrocketing, okay, a fair bit, which is great to see. And like I said, it's not just Bitcoin, it's also other altcoins for the past 24 hours, right? And we know for the past, few days, few weeks and whatnot, altcoins have in fact been pumping, like Solana, Chainlink, Cardano, and whatnot have been performing pretty well. And you guys can see Chainlink is back at $15. Chainlink, right? You guys know I'm a big fan of Chainlink. I've been hodling all my Chainlink. I haven't sold any of it, right? And I've been investing into Chainlink for the past like almost 3 years now, believe it or not. And I'm just a huge fan of Chainlink. I like what they're doing. They're the biggest Oracle network out there in crypto, right? In the crypto space. And they're doing big things, right? And I know for a fact that Chainlink is here to stay. Okay. And yeah, Chainlink is up 5%. So Chainlink is not stopping. All right. And you guys can see for the past month, 30 days, Chainlink is up over 35%. So Chainlink has been performing very well. Polygon performing very well as well. We have seen, Avalanche performing pretty well as well. You guys can see 84% for the past month alone for Avalanche. A lot of these altcoins are pumping, guys, and soon enough, a lot of these altcoins will absolutely skyrocket. Okay, next year, 2024, and of course 2025. So yes, the global crypto market cap seems like it's soon enough going to go back up to 1.5 trillion. Right now, it's sitting at 1.46 trillion, and overall the market today is up 1%. Right, so the past 24 hours, yes, the market has in fact been moving, but for the past like few weeks, it's been pretty good for crypto overall, right? So yeah, Bitcoin is back up at 38K. That is always, great to see. And of course, I want to show you guys, some Bitcoin charts as well. Starting off with this one. So Bitcoin, right? We are in fact about to enter the next bull market, guys. We know that, right? The bear market, I will say this, and I'm pretty sure we can all agree on this one, that the bear market is pretty much over. And I must say that this is probably one of the longest bear markets that we have been in for crypto overall, right? One of the longest. Okay, it shouldn't be this long, to be honest, right? But it's pretty much over, guys, right? If you really look at the Bitcoin chart, okay, if you guys just look at this chart right here, clearly Bitcoin is forming a uptrend. We hit bottom, okay, last year, November 2022. We saw Bitcoin reach around $15.4 thousand, and that was in fact its bottom, right? 15.4K. And then throughout this year in 2023, Bitcoin has been steadily forming a uptrend. We know that. So pretty much, guys, it's all ups from here. Okay, so be ready for that. Now, short term, okay, if we really zoom in, we know Bitcoin is forming, right, this uptrend. But yes, short term, yes, we will potentially see Bitcoin reach, 40K. But understand, guys, okay, we're going to have small corrections every now and then, right? We're going to have small pullbacks. So we're going to see Bitcoin, reach back down to the downside, right? It's not just going to always pump up. Understand, right? This will potentially happen. But understand, yes, Bitcoin is going to have little dips every now and then along the way, right, to the next halving, okay, just like what this chart is showing. But understand, guys, right, it's not going to, crash like crazy, okay? That's over, right? I told you guys many times, for all the people out there that's still waiting for a 20K Bitcoin, for a 12K Bitcoin, for a 10K Bitcoin, you're going to be waiting forever. I really do believe in Bitcoin history, starting from now, we will never see a 20K Bitcoin. We will never see a 12K Bitcoin, a 10K Bitcoin ever again in Bitcoin history. That is over. I told you guys that, right? Many, many times. So this is why, guys, you should never time the market. This is why you should simply DCA, okay, dollar cost average into Bitcoin. Timing the market, yes, sometimes it works, right? But it really does screw with your emotions, okay? And eventually you will, regret your decisions on what you make, right? So never time the market, guys. This is why you guys should DCA. This is why many investors, right? Investors, not even just in crypto, like in other markets as well, simply just, DCA. They use that investing strategy because it works, right? And people have made a lot of money. Okay, so that's that. So yeah, along the way, short term, right, in the next, upcoming few months, we're gonna see potentially Bitcoin, have some dips every now and then. That is potentially going to happen, right? Just like what we have in fact been seeing throughout this year in 2023, right? Bitcoin has been skyrocketing and then it will dump, right? And then it will skyrocket once again, right? So that's that. But yes, Bitcoin, very, very simple. Okay, and this chart just clearly shows you guys. I love this chart, by the way, because it's so simple and you guys can just clearly see that Bitcoin is just repeating the same moves over and over again. Okay, this always happens. We reach a new top and then it reaches a bottom and then we reach a new top. Understand, guys, every single time we have, the Bitcoin halving, or we're entering, the next new bull market and Bitcoin enters a new bull run, it always reaches a new top, a new all-time high. So understand, that's what we saw in 2013, right? Bitcoin reached a new all-time high and then it dropped because we were in fact entering, the bear market, and then it entered the next bull market in 2017. And I felt like 2017, that's when a lot of people got into, Bitcoin overall, right? And a lot of people started to talk more about Bitcoin, right? And it reached like around $19,000, close to 20K in 2017, right? That was in fact its top. And then what happened? We entered the next bear market. And that's when Bitcoin did in fact have a drop, right? And a lot of people said it was over for Bitcoin. Bitcoin will never go back up to 19K. But then 2021, the new bull market arrived, right? Bitcoin was absolutely having a bull run. You guys can clearly see that. And then of course it reached a new top, a new all-time high. Okay, and that's when a lot of people got into Bitcoin and crypto, I felt like, right? A lot of people FOMOed in. Okay, I feel like a lot of people FOMO in and they buy chasing, green candles. It's just how humans operate, I guess. You know what I mean? It's just how we think, right? But I told you guys many times, you want to buy when we are in fact in a bear market, when everything is down, when everyone else is fearful. You got to be the complete opposite and be greedy. We know that, right? So understand, next year, 2024, we're going to have a run, and understand sometime potentially, towards the end of 2024 to 2025, we're going to see Bitcoin reach a new all-time high. I understand that, guys. And I've been telling you guys many times, 100k, very possible. That's easily going to happen, right? 150k, it's possible as well. 200k, very possible. Over 200k, yes, that is very, very possible, guys. So understand, the next bull market is going to be completely different, guys, compared to all these other, previous bull markets that we have in fact been seeing for Bitcoin. This one, the next upcoming one in 2024 and of course 2025, is going to be completely different. Trillions, not billions, trillions of dollars are going to be poured into Bitcoin. Understand that, guys, right? We're seeing what's happened nowadays. Okay, we're seeing what's happening for Bitcoin right now. Okay, a lot of institutions, right, are in fact filing for Bitcoin, spot ETFs. And soon enough, yes, one's going to get approved, and eventually the rest will get approved. And then that's when Bitcoin's going to absolutely skyrocket. Just you guys wait, right? So yes, Bitcoin, okay, it's going to reach a new all-time high, potentially, like I said, towards the end of 2024, maybe sometime in 2024, who really knows, right? I really do see Bitcoin easily, reaching back up to its previous all-time highs where it was in, 2021, which was around, 69k, close to 70k, right? That's easily going to happen. And to be honest with you guys, like, I really do see Bitcoin reaching at least like 90k or even 100k towards the end of 2024. I really do think that's possible. And then 2025, that's when everything's just going to absolutely skyrocket, guys, right? And I just really want you guys to understand that it's not just going to be crypto that's going to be pumping, right? Stocks potentially are going to be pumping. Gold, right, will potentially pump as well. Okay, even real estate, all that, right? The economy is going to just do amazing, just like what we saw in 2021, right? So understand that, guys. So 2025 is going to be a great year overall. Okay, so that's that, right? 2025, mark your calendars, because Bitcoin is going to be reaching a new all-time high. It's going to absolutely skyrocket. And I think 200k, over 200k is 100% very, very possible, right? Very possible. You guys let me know in the comments down below, what is your personal price prediction for Bitcoin, reaching a new all-time high, in the next bull market. I'd love to know. So that's that. But yeah, in other news, guys, I just really want to talk about this real quick. Marcus Saylor, we know Marcus Saylor, he's very, 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 Bitcoin friendly. He's obviously a Bitcoin maximus, I must say, right? We all know that. He's very bullish on Bitcoin, and he's the CEO of MicroStrategy. And they literally, this happened just a few days ago, but they did in fact, buy more Bitcoins. Okay, they are buying a whole bunch of Bitcoins, guys. Okay, so MicroStrategy purchases an additional 16,130 Bitcoins, which is equal to almost $600 million. That is absolutely insane, guys. And you guys can clearly see right here, okay, just like what Marcus Saylor did in fact post here on Twitter, or X, I should say now, that yes, MicroStrategy has acquired an additional 16,130 Bitcoins, which is equal to around, close to $600 million at an average price of $36,785 per Bitcoin. Absolutely insane. And now MicroStrategy hodls, even says it right here, hodls, right? 174,530 Bitcoins. $5.3 billion. That is insane, guys. I'm telling you this right now. Marcus Saylor needs to calm down. He needs to save some Bitcoins for the rest of us. You guys, what I'm trying to say here, right? He's buying so much Bitcoins. He almost has 200,000 Bitcoins. MicroStrategy, that is absolutely insane. We know MicroStrategy is the largest company that holds Bitcoin. We know that, right? Like over 174,000. Can you guys just imagine? Like, they are buying all the Bitcoins. Like, I really do believe soon enough, like, MicroStrategy, they're gonna own like 1% of the supply of Bitcoins. And that's gonna be crazy. You know what's even crazy, guys? Is that Andrew Tate replied here and he said G. And we know Andrew Tate, he is in fact a investor. He's Bitcoin friendly, obviously, right? He is in fact a investor in Bitcoin, not just Bitcoin, but also like Ethereum, right? We know that. So we know Andrew Tate is Bitcoin friendly as well. Okay, so that's that. It's pretty cool, right? So that's that, guys. But yeah, let's talk about December this month, okay, before I wrap up this video. So, historically, December is a strong month for Bitcoin. And you guys can clearly see this chart just clearly shows you guys. And this was, in fact, the chart that I did, in fact, want to show you guys, at the beginning of this video that I told you guys I want to show you guys a chart. It's this chart right here. And you guys can see, usually in December, Bitcoin does perform pretty well. So back in 2014 to 2017, in the month of December, Bitcoin did perform pretty well. You guys can just clearly see that. Even in 2017 and 2020, Bitcoin did, in fact, have a pump. So right now, 2021 to 2024, okay, will Bitcoin do the exact same thing? Okay, it will eventually, right? It will. Okay, and understand, guys, it's only the second day of this month, and we are already up. Okay, Bitcoin is up 2.7%, almost 3% so far. Okay, last month we ended off, okay, at like 8.8%, pretty much 9% for that month. Okay, but look at October, 28.5%. October was pretty good, right? So December, this month, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I do expect Bitcoin to at least pump back up to 40K. I do, in fact, see at least a 40K Bitcoin. I'm just going to be honest with you guys, right? I do, in fact, see at least a 40K Bitcoin. Understand, we are not too far from there, right? I think Bitcoin is going to surpass 40K sometime this month. Like, we're going to see Bitcoin surpass 40K easily, right? Maybe potentially, up to 41K, 42, 43, 44, right? We will see. But I think it will easily reach 40K maybe in the next upcoming few days, even the next few weeks. It's all ups from here, guys, right? So very soon, we're going to see a 40K Bitcoin. So get ready for that. So everything's looking pretty good for Bitcoin and crypto, guys, okay? It really, really is. But on that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet ready. That is always appreciated, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.